Viewers, listeners, welcome to episode 3 of SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 My GM Mode, played through by Dan Allen Gaming and yours truly, Jackson Marshall. This is our second foray into doing the GM Mode series.
Hold on. It hasn't counted my pay-per-view. Look. Look, check the schedule.
Hang on. Did we not save it?
Look at the panic in his face.
Dan, it's not here. We didn't save.
It's not looking good.
Oh, Dan.
It's not looking good, man. I'm not seeing any saves. Oh, no.
Well, in that case, we're doing it again. But yes, that does suck.
Yeah, we didn't save it. All right.
Welcome, viewers. Welcome, listeners. Episode 2 of SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 GM Mode, played by Dan Allen Gaming and yours truly, Jackson Marshall. We're calling it episode 2, but in reality, it's episode 2.5, since we're not used to not having autosave on PS2, unlike we've had on PS5 and Xbox and PC while we've recorded the WWE 2K24 series. So the two of us have already learned a very harsh lesson, as our 5 weeks worth of booking, if we take a look here, we had booked these Raws, these SmackDowns. Dan
I just did Judgment Day.
He just booked his first solo pay-per-view Judgment Day from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
It wasn't that good, so this is a
We
saving
tried
grace.
to start our episode 3. True. We tried to start our episode 3 recording by heading to the fan support screen, and that's when Dan had noted in our first failed recording of episode 3 that, hang on, the fan change hadn't taken place. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to kick things off with the blue brands, since in our chronological upload order, you've just seen me book Backlash, and Dan is going to get things kicked off with his show.
I had new rivalries.
We had
everything.
feuds. Yeah, we had new rivalries, feuds expiring, people hired, belts had changed hands. Dan had a massive fan gain.
I had the Bashams.
Do I have the
Bashams?
opportunity? I don't believe you do. No, you don't.
I'll buy them now.
Sounds good. Dan had a huge opportunity, or has a huge opportunity, I should say, to redo his pay-per-view and get an even better score this time around. Yet it was pretty good last time, so he's going to be hard-pressed to top it. We have had failed episodes
in the
for
past.
WWE 2K24, yet even when Dan might have crashed the game once or twice during some mistakes made that he doesn't wish for me to repeat, it still auto-saves some of those changes, whereas here, a full month's worth of progress is critical. Let's redo it.
It is kind of unfair for you, Jackson, but I feel like now it's an even playing field. Hear me out. Because you are better than me at this game, I kind of need a little advantage. Would you agree?
I'd agree that it's always unfair for me. It was for the entirety of the 2K24 playthrough, and it's already the same. Not even 2 episodes in to this series here.
Poor bastard. It's all right. I trust.
Well, it has to be all right, or I wouldn't be here.
Trust me now. Nothing's gonna change. I'm still gonna blurt out shit. Oh goodness me! I've forgotten who's working who. Is Orton working Sean in this version? Let's have a look.
No, I don't believe so. I believe Orton is still working Cena.
Yeah, look. Oh, no. Yeah, Ray's working Sean, yeah. Okay. Orton and Cena and Randy, yep. Why don't we do a table fatal 4-way with Edge, Christian, Cena, and Orton.
Huge match.
For the US title. Oh, that's got to be Undertaker. In that slot. Again, with the managers, we're trying to work rivalries. 2 more matches. Who's left?
It's disappointing. We had so much popularity gain. We had feuds firing. Now we're just back to square one.
I know. We gotta lift ourselves up. We'll be right. Let's do.
We just got to remember that autosave isn't a thing. We're gonna have to make these manual saves.
I remember.
Frustrating as all buggery.
Jackson, if you do remember last time, Chris Masters won a 3-way.
Oh!
Let's run that again.
Poor Sean had wrapped up his feud with Ray and was put in the ground by Chris Masters.
Who was he working? Do you remember who he was working? To
I couldn't
jury?
tell you. I bet it could actually. Let's have a look at the rivalries. Maybe book it and then you can make the change if necessary.
Hurricane.
No, Tajiri and Paul London Hurricane. Oh, God.
That could tank that match, couldn't it?
It likely will. The Hurricane's not over. The Hurricane on 18 popularity is a rort.
Fuck it. I'll just do it because I needed some bad weeks.
Because
Anyway,
we've already lost 90 minutes of recorded content. We don't need to lose more time.
Just to be fair to you,
Okay.
I can't book spectacularly. So
At the best of times.
what we'll do a merchandise and we'll do an advertising.
Very nice, my friend. Over to the red brand to get things kicked off and underway. So we've had our PLE. We know that fatigue for a few people could be some of a concern. I'm thinking that Eddie's going to want to win here, and he does. So we can do our best to set him up for success. Feuds are firing, so that's positive. I believe we have an opportunity to put Stacey in there with Tori. Yes, and Stacey is indeed the women's champ. Now, I do remember in our previous recording that we may have been looking... Yeah, we still have that injury with Stacey. Let's see how things go. Maybe not a gimmick match this week, but we can still wheel her out there. Okay, so our most popular...
You in your mind, Stacey's been injured for 8 weeks.
Oh, God.
Because now we're
never
redoing
ending
it
injury.
again. We're redoing it again. And then
Can't
if this
sound happy.
recording fails, it'll be a 12-week injury. That was meant to be 2 weeks.
This recording won't be failing, so it's not even worth losing the oxygen. Over. Eddie and Batista, great little tag team from the SmackDown roster in 2005. Triple H and Kurt Angle. I reckon I've booked this match about 16 times, and we're going to book it again. So who's next? We know that Jericho and Kane are in a program, and there's RVD and Benoit. So let's have a cheeky little ladder match and see if we can outdo his table's performance with the Intercontinental title on the line. Half the match is already booked, so that's brilliant. RVD and Kane. I wonder if Jericho's going to retain here, if he's about to drop it. We want Stacey and Tori to kick off a little program. I'm a bit concerned with how Stacey's going to perform. She could get further injured, but we're just going to give it a crack. Non-title affair. Trish and Lita are still in a thing. So we do a mixed tag situation. So Trish.
This is similar to what you did last time. We're good memory.
Well,
we're
look,
just
we only
bookers.
probably
just
shit bookers.
rerun things.
Pretty much. We only, we only have a certain amount of people on the roster anyway. It's not like we can do something too wacky, too wild or out there. And yep, Carlito and Trish, I remember them being a thing at one point before Trish retired in 2006. Let's put that in there.
What do you mean?
Eugene, Orlando, Regal, and
Are they an item?
Chavo. They were in 2006 on screen from what I remember. All right, so now we're going to have Eugene and Orlando who are recently signed. They can take on Chavo and...
Chavo's there.
Yep. Yeah, Chavo's there, thank you. Chavo and Regal, Eugene and Regal, they were a tag. I believe they won the titles. That vet tag team can be split up. And then we finally have Christy and Michelle McCool in the opener. So that's everyone on the show. Really just that one gimmick match up top. The rest of the card hopefully should cook. And let's hope even more that we don't have anything going stale. Okay, that's everyone booked. We've cooked that. We've cooked that. We've cooked that. Yep. Beautiful. We need some cash big time because that last show was very expensive. So run an advertising, run a merchandise. One quick last little look. And Dan, you are now going to take it away on the blue brand. First up here, the Bashams explode, new signees.
Last time it was Danny that won because I backed him because he has the same name as me, Dan. Let's see if he can repeat history. He does. Fantastic start.
Tremendous.
JBL and Rick, we were looking to start a program here and they didn't last time. Hopefully they do this time. They should. Chris Masters won this 1v3. Let's see if history...
About 3 times, mind you.
Yeah, I know. Finally, some luck goes our way. Davari, Hassan, and Hurricane win. Booker T, Big Show versus Paul London and Tajiri. This is a terrible match. Of course, the big team win.
Heavyweights win.
BBC, we'll call them. And then...
I don't know why.
Fatal 4-way. Randy wins the title. And the main event, Taker, Hulk. The running joke, Hulk never let him
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan never let the title go, and this time he will let it go. So
This time he jobbed straight up.
he's jobbing on a random SmackDown in Wyoming. Go for it.
Wyoming. Dan still hasn't learned his lesson. Michelle McCall, Christy Hemme furthering their program.
You get the Caribbean, and you've got Carlito. This is a joke.
And he's in a featured position tagging with Trish against Lita and Shelton.
Hey, can I
Eugene
just say,
Regal, new tag team? Yes,
Jackson,
you may.
notice we're in different towns. They need to add that into the new game. You're in the Caribbean.
It would be great.
Yeah, I like that.
Trish and Carlito get the win against Lita and Shelton Benjamin. Can we get a feud with no injury? Fingers and toes crossed. Tori gets the win. She upsets the champion. Who's going to walk out? The holder of the IC belt, Dan. RVD, Jericho, Benoit, or Kane in a ladder match. It is going to be Kane. Great pick. New IC title holder. And Kurt Angle, Triple H, Eddie Guerrero, and Batista. We want Eddie to get this win. He needs it, and he does. The baby faces get the victory. Big tag match. Let's see how things going to unfold here. Top news this week was one of the Bashams were signed.
50!
Raw goes up by 50,000 fans.
This is not how I wanted it to go. Last time I won by 10. Oh, this is spectacularly bad.
We've had a 2.5-star show. You have had
2. Oh,
a 2.5-star show.
What went wrong?
So we have a quick look here. That's how the fan support's going ever so slightly back in our way. Oh, your booking was all over the shop. You've had a 1-star, a 2.5. That cooked quite all right. A 1.5, a 2. You should have had a better show. It was just a bit all over the shop. Whereas us here on the red brand, oh, that 3-star was stronger than these two. Should have known that. And then we finished with a 4. So yeah, much stronger there at the end. All right. Dan booked first last time. This time it will be me. Thank you very much, JR, for letting me know about the specialties. Rah, rah, rah. Couldn't give a shit. Okay. Chavo wants a win. RVD wants a win as well. And overall, things are okay. Stacey is still injured. Oh, here we go. So how are we doing for fatigue? Not too bad. All right, this time we're going to have a 6-person main.
Big.
Yep, so 6-man tag. And we're going to make it tornado, so it's going to be one of those cracked out matches. It's going to be, heel on one side, babyface on the other. He's going to have Eddie in his corner. Where's Eddie at the moment? He's on the other side. Okay. So that's going to be, who was Batista? Eddie. Kurt is going to be on this side. I believe is the champ. And he's going to have Benoit, who's going to be the heel there. We're going to have RVD, who wants to win. RVD might bring this one down, but let's see how it goes. And there's Eddie. Cool. So big 6-man tag in the main. Huge.
Big.
Jericho and Kane are pretty over. So let's get those guys out there. No manager versus manager. This could cause it to go stale. Although, you know what? Before we book it, we better just check the screens.
Looking good.
Oh, Hemi and McCool are done, but that's okay. Everything else is looking cool. Excuse me. We're taking a risk here. That's what we do on the red brand. Kane is going to defend against Jericho. This could cause it to go stale. Trish, Stacey, Lita, Tori.
I'm invincible tonight.
Good tune, huh?
You got 2 million in the bank. You had 1.3, so you've gone up 700k, brother.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That's very good, yeah.
We're gonna get Stacey out there again. Big gamble, but I'm willing to take it. And Lita, another tag match between her and Trish. So all women there. Carlito and Shelton are still cooking. So let's do a cheeky little manager with manager. So we're going to have Carlito, and he's going to take on Orlando Jordan, flanked by Eugene on the outside. And respectively, then we have, who was it? Shelton on the outside here. So our tag champs are still kind of exploding, doing their thing. Maybe next week I'll have a tag match between those two teams. Chavo and Regal are still, I think we've run out of spots here. In fact,
matches.
let's just give it a crack, I reckon. A hardcore. The problem is that we've got Christy and Michelle McCool, who
Iron Man. I think you ran an Iron Man last time.
I can do that for the women, but their rivalry's done.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's the concern. Hmm.
Yeah, that does hurt because, yeah, I remember running it in one of my matches and it tanked the show completely.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt, but we're gonna just do it just to get through. It's gonna fuck the flow. Michelle and then Christy on the outside. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that up.
Iron Man
Indeed.
can't help himself go 30. And yeah,
Later and Trish probably gonna blow off their program, but then I can switch up a few of the women. And then we have the opportunity to do this. So we're gonna have Stacy is gonna be on the outside because she's injured. She is going to have Christy Hemme, who's more over the Michelle McCool, who will bench this week, and they will take on Tori. Beautiful. So speaking of benched, there she is. Keep her up. And then I say I want that main event to cook a little bit, so we'll spend a bit of cash this week. And one last check. Beautiful. Over to you, Dan, with the blue brand. Heading into, I think this is, our 6th week.
beautiful. So Undertaker Shawn, I believe, have main evented SmackDown. Sorry, Undertaker and Hulk have main evented SmackDown every week. It's kind of laughable.
And they're doing great work. 4.5 stars.
Yeah, the hardcore did well.
4.5 stars.
The singles was no good, so we need a gimmick to get them firing. So let's get a gimmick happening this week. Where are we?
Oh, you're on the red brand. My apologies. There you go.
Ah. Yeah.
L2 and R2 will swap brands.
Let's do a main event. Let's do a last man standing is a lot. Damn. I'm just checking the... Yeah, let's go tables. Let's see how they go in a tables match. Hulk Hogan and Undertaker. Not for the title this week. Not for the title. In the second slot will be a single match with managers. It's going to be John Cena versus Randy Orton. And in his corner will be Rey Mysterio. And in his corner will be Shawn Michaels.
Nice.
For the US title. Promo 2 will be a main event hype. Match 4. We do need to check out what's happening in terms of popularity. So it looks like it's going to be JBL working the mid card. JBL. Why don't we do a...
I could see JBL and Ric Flair having a very bloody match in 0506.
Why don't we do an ultimate submission?
Jesus, I would not want to see this.
What's an ultimate submission? I've actually forgot.
I believe I told you in our lost recording for episode 2.
Yeah. Oh.
It's an Iron Man match where only submissions count.
Okay, Chris Masters and Hurricane.
Benoit and Angle had one back in, I think it was Backlash 2001. I believe they had an ultimate submission after they had a 30-minute one after their match at WrestleMania that year.
So,
I couldn't tell you when it's ever happened again.
Oh. Danny's going to work Hurricane now, and Chris is going to work the other Basham because something's gone horribly wrong with those rivalries. Promo 1, we're going to do interference. Oh, you've got to bring someone over. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, we'll save that for another time. We'll just go advertising. Who's left? Hold on, who's left in the card? Oh, fuck. There's a lot left.
Battle Royale.
Can I?
I think you can put 6 people.
Shit.
I don't believe, aside from the Royal Rumble, there are any match types that support more than 6 people. You could do like a triple threat tornado tag, but I don't think you can do any more than 6. It'd be great if you could do a 4-on-4, but no option.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to have to do this. As you said, Davari, Hassan, Tajiri taking
Badges,
on Booker T, Edge, Big Show.
Booker T's working Big Show and Christian's working Edge.
Yeah. So then I can make the inactive... How do you do an inactive rivalry thing?
Rivalry in place of a match. That's how you do it.
Beautiful. What do you think of the show? It's been all over the shop.
I'd like to say it's come together, but Let's be real, it probably hasn't. We're going to kick things off with the red brand first. It's going to be Tori Wilson taking off Christy Hemme and Stacey Keebler, who's still recovering from her back spasms. Too many bumps, we'd say. We're going to simulate the result for this match.
Too many back shots.
Christy's going to get the win.
As in back shots, punches. Get your mind out of the gutter. Go on.
Chavo and Regal are going to have a hardcore contest. The heel's going to get the win. Chavo pulls
Come on,
the tights.
Regal. Pull your...
He manages to avoid those brass knuckles. Regal's got to pull his pants up. Or rather, pull them down.
Okay.
Back spasms. Carlito takes on Orlando Jordan with their respective feud partners on the outside. And the heels get the win. I think he and Eugene could have a little tag title shot next week. Leader and Trish Stratus, Iron Woman match, 30 minutes. Trish gets the win. Dominating, as always.
Who's from Charlotte?
IC title on
North
the line,
Carolina.
non-title. Ric Flair. I was going to say, I said this last episode, but this is last episode. Ric Flair's from Charlotte. Jericho and Kane, IC title. Can Kane retain?
Hold on.
He can.
Is that why her name's Charlotte all this time?
You know that's not her real name.
Yeah, I know, but is that why?
That's exactly why.
Oh my God, I feel dumb. Okay, go.
Triple H, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, a stacked six-man tag taking on Batista, Eddie, and RVD. We want the babyfaces to get the win, and it does indeed happen. Well done, gents.
I don't know if that'll
Over
perform.
to
We'll see.
the blue brand. I believe it will.
Danny Basham hoping to start a rivalry with Hurricane. What a barn burner this will be. Danny
A main
wins.
event anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world when there's
Danny
only 50
Basham could
in
go,
the audience.
52-0 with you booking.
Chris beats Doug. Chris has been good. Hassan, Davari, Christian, Edge, Big Show, Booker T. Not thrown together at all. Big Show wins.
The Canadian terrorists.
Now, every time I've put Ric Flair and JBL in a submission, funnily enough, JBL wins. Let's see if that tradition continues. It does. I don't get it. John Cena with Ray. Randy with Sean. US title.
match.
Cena wins it back. Great stuff. Main event tables. Hulk and Taker. Hoping for 4 stars or higher. Hulk Hogan, I call him. And he puts over Taker in a table match. You wouldn't believe it.
It's a complete 180. Before the poor guy wouldn't do the JOB. Now he won't do anything but.
Okay. Surely SmackDown's won this week. Oh, fuck me. It's only by 10K. Not too bad. Take us through the numbers, Jackson.
Let's take a look here at the shows. We had a 3-star show for the red brand, and you might be looking at a 3-star show yourself. Oh, goodness. Those women cooked compared to Jericho and Kane. A 4.5-star main. I told you that was going to deliver.
Damn.
And sadly, Chavo and Regal were actually beaten by that women. So I should have had an even much better show. That looks like a pay-per-view performance. Just a bit all over the shop, unfortunately. Yours, much more consistent. Half a star does hurt you. You had a 1, a 3, a 2.5, a 3.5, and a 4.5.
Who let me down? Who let me
having
down?
a fairly good show. It was the Basham and the Hurricane starting that little feud for sure. And JBL and Flair didn't cook as hard as you thought they would. Those guys had a better match.
Damn it. Okay, I'm up, am I?
So you did end up losing that week by 10,000, and you are correct, Dan. You're going to be booking first here. So St. Louis, Missouri, May 17th, a couple weeks until Judgment Day. Here, for those who aren't familiar with SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 GM mode, at this time, there were solo branded pay-per-views, meaning once a month, Raw would have a pay-per-view. The next month, it would be SmackDown. And typically, the brands would come together at big events, the big four, like Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, and up next, SummerSlam. But before we get there, we've still got two shows a pop to get to. Now, JBL's been winning every week. Why is he unhappy?
Oh, do I have to check? You're giving me hints, are you? Yeah, because I thought shot at gold. It's like you knew, eh? It's like you knew. So JBL wants a shot at gold, Jackson. Okay, well, I believe I can make that happen in what they're calling one of the greatest SmackDowns of all time. It's going to be a fatal 4-way hardcore match. JBL, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, and Cena.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it with Cena, Orton in a hardcore environment for the title.
In the main event.
Stop us if you've heard this match before.
In
I
the
already know what's coming. I already know what's
No,
coming.
I'm switching it now. I'm switching it.
Okay.
Tornado Tag, TLC.
Nice.
Hulk, Undertaker, Sean, and Ray.
Nice. Taker and Sean, big tag team.
What do you reckon?
That's
Okay.
gonna cook.
We're going to try and interfere. We're going to try and steal fans. Slander.
Because it worked so well last week.
Match 4. Cena. Who's left? Let's just check. Big Show, Booker T. Big Show, Booker T. Are they in a feud? They are, aren't they? All right. Big Show and Booker T in a single no manager. Single manager. What we're going to do is we're going to make Big Show his manager. Going to little sort of break the game a little bit kind of thing. Christian and Edge.
Gonna break the game a little bit. You're only admitting to that now.
Hurricane and what's his name? They're no good. So
Hurricane and your mate Dan.
I'm thinking what we do a 3-on-1. Yeah, my man Dan. I'm confident in Danny Basham to take these 3 on. But are you confident, Jackson?
No, not at all.
All right, 2 more matches to book. Who's left? Hassan and Davari are going to have a 1-on-1 match. And apparently it's going to cook. Said no one.
Oh, there's a chance.
Chance?
It's just very slight.
And why don't we do a little submission
It is a day that ends in Y.
between Tajiri and Paul London? Surely they won't outcook these guys. I mean, they could. It's a bit of a worry. We'll see how it all plays out. Jackson,
You've spent the cash this week.
take it away, mate.
Over to the red brand where we are the best. Stacey Keebler has had a full recovery from her back shots. Benoit wants a win. Triple H wants a win. Gentlemen, that can be arranged. Popularity, a bit waning a bit this week. Ooh, not so sure of that. That's okay. Let's see what happened to the rivalries. Okay, so Regal and Chavo are done. Okay, it's all right. Let me go champs, Carlito, Shelton. Yep, okay. So, Kurt, Triple H, Eddie. I'd say let's put Kurt and Eddie back out there. They've no 1-on-1 now in a little bit. What were their stats looking like? Okay, they're slightly fatigued, so they can have let's give them a banger match. Doesn't need to be the most intense. Perhaps the tables. No, that's actually harder than I thought. That's pretty brutal. That's a little brutal. I don't mind a first blood between Eddie and Kurt. Let's do it. Let's go for a big SmackDown. Okay, Kurt and Eddie. Beautiful. Title on the line, gentlemen. Up next, Triple H wants a win over Batista. So let's give him and Batista something. These guys can probably work a teensy bit harder. Steel cage might be too much. I say might. Last minute standing's crazy. Maybe parking lot brawl? No, they're all pretty tough. Hardcore. Somehow TLC isn't as bad. That can't be right. You're taking big bumps in the TLC match. That's ridiculous. There it is, Triple H and Batista. Looking for a win there for the H-Man. Stacy and Lita are still going, aren't they? Yeah, and doing good work too. Well done. RVD and Benoit. Let's get them out there. So let's just have a nice little regular tag match between RVD.
Terrible booking, guys. I haven't even seen the last 2 minutes, but I know he's a terrible
Stratus.
booker.
Now
Who
we
agrees? Leave me a comment below.
Benoit to get the win, so we're going to tag him up with Trish, and she's
Don't
been
no
a
sell
very
me.
good luck
Don't
charm.
no sell me, you bitch.
Whoa, language.
Kane, give him a rest, you terrible booker.
We are going to have a real cracked Tornado Tag Steel Cage. We are going to have Eugene and Orlando. We're going for a massive show this week. Orlando against Carlito and Shelton for the tag team titles. That's going to be ridiculous. How many we got? Oh, we got lots left. As you said, we've got Kane and Jericho. I reckon we can get Stacey. Stacey's good to go back in action now. So let's get Stacey back out there in a tag team environment. Lots of tag matches this week. Kane with Stacey? Yeah, let's do that. Where is she? Kane. Oh, so you can book 2 men against 2 women in a tag match. Go figure.
Do it.
Tori's going to be on the outside.
Do it. You wouldn't do it.
Maybe.
You wouldn't do it.
And then who do we want? We wanted Jericho.
Bitch.
Whoa, language. Bang.
Oh, look at this. Here? Look at this show he's putting together. Left. My God.
None of these people have anything going on. And in fact, Regal's looking like crap. Oh, I don't know what to do here.
Oh, that's flat.
Big time. Like a solo that's been left out for about 4 days. Let's do something funny. Let's do Christy taking on Chavo. Let's just see if we can decide a feud between a man and a woman. Some intergender tag action. Regal, even though he's bench, we want to keep him happy. And we've got a little bit of cash. This is turning into an expensive show. Let's do this. Let's see how this goes. Cool. Dan, I'm looking very happy here. I am going to throw it to you to go through our show.
If you're happy, I'm not happy. All right. Danny Basham taking on Chris Masters, Hurricane, and Doug Basham. Can he get it done? Big Danny. That's actually not what I want.
Is he 3-0 now?
That's terrible. I think so.
He's 3-0 and he's just won the 1-on-3 handicap.
It's just so shit. The Jury and Paul London submission. Paul London wins. Okay. Would have thought the Jury would win. Hassan Davari.
Banger.
Battle of the Bastards. Hassan wins. He's actually quite a good heel. Back in the day. Christian with Edge.
Have you got Muhammad Hassan playing like an Italian gimmick?
Nope. He's the, whatever you call that gimmick, where he got fired. Booker T wins that one. Who's winning the US title? Do you reckon JBL wanted a title match? Yep. He wanted it and he delivered.
He's on fire.
He is, isn't he? Main event, TLC Tornado Tag. I think Taker and Shawn.
I think so too.
Beautiful. He needed the win too.
Indeed.
Good
Huge
stuff.
main event. Well done for the blue brand. You've got to be looking at a solid show there. Over to the red brand. We're going to kick things off. Christy Hemme and Chavo Guerrero starting a new feud. Bit of intergender action. Christy Hemme beats Chavo clean. 1, 2, 3.
I just realized it's intergender.
Kane and Stacey, another mixed tag against Jericho and Tori. Can the heels get the win? They can't. The baby faces win.
Can they have
Stacey
a rivalry?
Need to defend that belt. We're going to find out when we look next week. Orlando Jordan and Eugene are going to challenge for the tag titles in a steel cage environment. Can they win them? They can. That feud will continue to cook over. Another mixed tag match. RVD and Lita, 2 masters of the moonsault, taking on Benoit and Trish. Do the Canadians win? They do. We needed that win for Benoit. Well done. Lita cannot be happy about losing every week. Triple H Batista TLC match. Who's your pick?
Triple H.
I'm going with Dave. Dan is correct, just like his
Kurt
counterpart,
Angle.
Danny Basham. In a first blood match, I think Eddie cheats to win.
Kurt Angle.
I think he's getting that belt.
Good
he does
honor.
retain. Great pickup. Let's see how this comes out now in the wash.
Interference.
Wait a minute.
It worked. No, it didn't. What? Walk
The
me through
golden
it.
tongue. No one seemed interested in the soapbox for the SmackDown GM called out a bunch of BS. The rating showed fans immediately switching channels.
Fuck's sake.
And we had someone do a run in. We each had 3-star shows, so they were quite good. A great match enjoyed by all. Triple H and Batista had a 4-star match.
What's
wow.
the interference?
Let's have a read. Usually SmackDown superstars appear on the brand and Raw appears on Raw. That was not the case when Michelle McCool showed up on SmackDown. She sprinted to the arena. During a match, she picked a fight. This may be the spark that will ignite the fire. When did that happen?
You bitch. You bloody bitch.
Dan booked first last week, so we're going to book first this week. Let's take a look. Oh, Triple H and Batista outperformed Eddie and Angle. Oh, could have had an even better show. We knew that was kind of a cool-off, and then those matches were what they were. There you go. Oh, you had perfect show flow. A 1, a 1.5, a 2, a 3, 3.5, and a 4. Well done. But we still got the win. And we're up by nearly 2 million fans. It's just like how we started 2K24. RVD and Benoit are done. Lita and Trish are done. And Carlito Shelton are done. And we do indeed have a feud between Chavo and Christy Hemme. So let's get that thing cooking.
Ooh.
How are we looking, everyone? Oh. Jericho's not happy about losing. And naturally, Lita's not happy about losing. Okay, so a few people are more over. Cool. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is the go-home show for Judgment Day when it comes time for Dan to book. So we've just had those 4 guys wrestling, and I believe all of them, yeah, they're all good. So let's get them out there again. So let's go for... Possibly don't want a main event because they're probably going to be hurting, aren't they? Oh, they're not too bad. They can do something light. Let's do a tag. Tornado tag tables. Why not? Dan seems to like them. Let's try them out. Triple H, Kurt.
Raw's
Eddie
running
Batista.
their team to the ground early on here. They may get an early lead in this GM mode, but it's not like WWE. There's a full calendar year.
That's right. Carlito and Shelton are gonna. Carlito and Shelton have to kind of split to go with Benoit and RVD. RVD didn't quite get as over as I wanted. That's okay. So I'm feeling, I believe we did run this in the missing episode. We're going to get Chris Benoit tying it up with Shelton. Yep, I like that match. And we're going to get Rob Van Dam tying it up with Carlito. Perfect. It looks to be booking it already for us. Wonderful. Trish is very over. And is she still feuding with Lita? No, it's done. Okay, so now we want... Why? What BS are you spinning this week?
Rivalries.
I believe we booked it last week and we're going to book it again.
Rivalries are in the gutter.
Get real. They're fine.
Can you tell me Stacey Keebler's
Trish and
popularity?
Michelle McCool. Yeah, I can tell you. I believe she's at 70. I think Trish is 76. Stacey's at like 72. Yeah. She hasn't even defended the belt. Trish and Michelle McCool can start tying it up. Let's get Michelle over. Wife of the Undertaker, the dead man. The 6 of them here, it's bit of a bit. You know what? Yellow, Battle Royale. Let's do it. 6-person over the top. This is what we call the leftovers. Everyone who's not booked, get in the match, except, it features a couple women who can't. That sucks. All right, let's change this up. Match type, tag team with managers.
Oh my God.
Regal,
Sexist pig.
Chavo. Why? Why am I a sexist pig?
Making the women a manager. Disgusting.
Well, it's the only way I'm pretty sure I can even just book it, which sucks. Leader.
They deserve to be in the match.
Orlando. Oh, we can put the belts on the line. Regal and Chavo tagging again. Why not?
Oh my God. Hold on. Go back to 9.
I told you. It started. We're on here, pal. Don't you worry.
That's ridiculous.
Let's hype the main event.
That's so dumb.
And we're going to start needing some money real soon. So let's give it another crack to a merchandise.
What a show.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. Over to the blue brand.
All right, let's take a look. JBL should be happy now. If we look at a popularity standpoint, he's gone way up. He's looking good now. He's now 5th. He's higher than Randy. Good stuff, JBL. He's happy. Hulk Hogan's content. So maybe we throw Hulk at a level 3-on-1. I'm thinking... I think we should, but then also I think I could just get him a win if I play my cards right. We want to put the tag titles on the line too this week. Muhammad Hassan and Davari put the titles on the line against Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian, you've been working into the ground. You might as well do it again. Gosh, Undertaker's over now.
I think I've got it. We're in Charlotte, West Virginia. Charleston, West Virginia, I should say. Fatigue's a bit low, so We need to be careful. We're 1 week away from the PLE too. Yeah. So can I ask Jackson, if I slander,
No,
no, if I what? If I interfere
Yep.
with Undertaker, how can I keep his rivalry going if he's out?
You do it in a rivalry segment. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Oh, I can still do this.
That's right.
Ah, okay.
Because imagine, they're basically just playing a rivalry video, a feud video that week, which I think they should do more of personally. Especially somewhere like AEW. We got a great production team and they never put any of it on fucking television. It's all online. But that's all right. That was the obligatory, mandatory bashing for the week.
Okay.
I don't know why he's laughing.
Something else I was going to check, and now I've just blanked.
Good.
Oh well.
You've booked absolutely nothing, so
I've just completely blanked. All right, let's do a 6-man tag between. How do I do a 3-way tag for the belts?
it's called a triple threat tornado tag.
Triple threat.
No, it's just go to tag team. Tag team.
See? Weird, isn't it?
They elimination will do. Yep.
No, that's
hang on.
3-on-3. See what I'm saying?
Hang on, hold up. Before you click any further. Yep. So go to 6-man. All right,
See?
go back.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, go back. Go back. Just go to main events and pick one of the main events then.
So it's got to be a main event.
Or maybe it was triple threat. There it is.
Yeah, it's
We
got to
can do
be
a ladder, I guess.
That's what I mean. It's got to be one of these to get it done, which is not what we want. So that won't be happening. Just go fatal 4-way. Cena, Orton.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Actually, yeah, this has been run to the ground, hasn't it? This isn't good, Jackson.
You booked nothing.
Yeah, we can't run them again. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Check my rivalries. We were going well
Everyone else
until
is
the
looking
end.
pretty good.
We were going well to the end. Fuck.
Bear in mind, if they're pretty deep into a feud and you simply just wheel them out in a singles contest, you've got to expect that to be the result. It's going to go stale. It's going to say, yep, that's it. These guys have peaked.
Yes, I know. All right, we're going to have to start a new feud. Hamada-san and Tajiri. And the other one was Paul London and Davari.
To our new subscribers out there as well,
Okay.
welcome. We see you. We hear you. Let us know what you think of the series so far in the comments.
Oh, I haven't even booked a main event.
What a surprise.
Oh, God, this is bad. This is quite horrible.
We're going to have to bring back the 5-minute timer.
No, I'm not even close to that, mate. Shawn Michaels with his tag team partner, Rey Mysterio, taking on John Cena and his tag partner, Randy Orton, in the main event. Okay, who's inactive?
Oh my God, you have nothing booked.
JBL and Big
What have you
Show.
been doing?
God, what hell of a show we've booked here. It took a little bit to get going.
We're spending 100K on this show before the pay-per-view. This is hilarious.
Fuck, it's
a lot.
It's a hell of a match. Jackson, go for it.
Thank you very much. We're going to kick things off here with World Tag Team titles being defended. New champs Eugene and Orlando Jordan in a heavy feud, taking on Regal and Chavo. Up next here, Trish Stratus and Michelle McCool. We want a new rivalry to kick off. Babyface gets the win. Michelle's got a long way to go up the card to match with Trish, but that should be a good feud for both of them if it pops. We want RVD and Carlito to start tying it up. RVD gets the win. Benoit and Shelton, those would be some banger matches. And the win is going to go to Shelton.
Yeah.
Upsets Benoit. Stacey and Jericho taking on Kane and Tori Wilson. Baby faces. Ooh, we've kind of mixed up the babyface and heel alignments here, even though it means squat all in the game. Stacey and Jericho get the win. Main event time, table tornado tag. My money's on the heels, Triple H and Kurt to win, but the baby faces do it with Batista and Eddie. Take us through your show, please, and thank you, Dan, from Charleston, West Virginia. One show before your first solo branded pay-per-view.
Can the Bashams hold on for another win? They can. Danny and Doug take
Danny
out
is undefeated. I think he's 4-0 now.
the Master Hurricane. Davari and Paul London hoping to start a feud, and Davari picks up the win on London. Tajiri and Muhammad Hassan. Tajiri picks up the win.
What if Hurricane and Masters were like the Master Disasters?
That's a good name. Edge wins the US title 1 week
Upset.
after JBL had won it. So it's a bit of a title haul going on here. This could outperform this. We'll see how this goes. Big Show Booker T submission. Big Show wins with the
He's
grip,
unstoppable.
that big hand grip. Tornado tag. Who
I don't
wins?
want to know what he's gripping. Sean's been on a bit of a roll. Cena and Norton don't pick up the win.
This Sunday, Judgment Day. I still lost by 50. Fuck this game.
But you're about to do well. Ric Flair can't buy a win. It's his 5th loss in a row. 3-star show for us. Your Shawn Michaels match had a 4-star affair, and you had 2.5. Before Dan books his show, let's take a quick look here at the fan support. So you are losing by over 2 million fans. You need a big comeback at this pay-per-view. Our Raw show, a
Oh my
2-star,
God, you
a
had a
2-star, a
5-star.
2.5, a 2.5, a 2.5, and we had a 5-star main event in a table tornado tag. That absolutely popped. Meanwhile, you would
I had
sorely
good
lacking in
flow.
comparison.
I had good flow, man. You're just
But you
putting
did not reach the heights that we did.
You're putting on dominating performances.
We sacrificed, some matches there to start building up people on the undercard, but it did work.
The problem is I'm keep starting feuds with these idiots. Fuck me.
They wouldn't be idiots if you could book them properly.
I see what you've done here. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Let's do it. How much is Dan going to gain from this pay-per-view?
I need to gain out. Oh, fuck me. This is just disastrous.
Not at all. You got a couple of feuds there that are going to do very well at this show. You can only put six matches on a card. It's not like you could have 10. Everyone's doing something.
All right. Judgment Day. We'll kick it off.
I wonder what this is going to be. I wonder. Could it be Taker and Hogan in Hell in a Cell?
No, wrong. Fatal 4-way this time. Undertaker, Cena, Orton.
Huge.
World title, right? 5 stars, 4.5 at least. So now Sean and Ray have to back out to see popularity, sadly. Sean and Ray are next.
Ladder match 1-on-1, cruiserweight title.
Do I have the cruiserweight title?
Yep, you have SmackDown.
I haven't been putting it on the line at all, man.
Nope.
Oh my God. All right, let's do a 60-minute Iron Man. Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels. I'm an idiot, sorry. Iron Man, 60-minute. Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels. Looking forward to seeing how that unfolds for the Cruiserweight title. Now, we need to consistently book these next 4 matches. Who's the champions? Let's have a look. Muhammad Hassan and Davari are champions, right?
Right.
Who are they working? Tajiri?
No one right now.
Tajiri? Paul
And
London,
London.
right?
Who just wrapped up a feud. Yep.
Okay. And then if we put in, and we'll throw these 2 in it. We'll throw these 2 in
Why
it.
not? Why
So
not?
make it a 6-man ladder. Tornado tag. Hold on, let me just check I'm in the right spot. No, I'm not. See, this is why I check. Main event, ladder, triple threat, tornado tag, right?
It would be great if we had the opportunity to swap match placements without needing to rebook it all over again.
That would be
Yeah,
one thing
it's-
I would add in this game.
Yeah, it's just wasn't around at this point in 2005. Yet, just how much freedom you have here to do things however you want, compared to say the GM mode in the 2K series for the past few iterations, is crazy. Like I've got a Christy Hemme and Chavo Guerrero feud that it feels like we haven't looked at in about 30 hours because Dan's shows are taking so long to book. You can't do that in the new series.
I forgot. I don't remember my rivalries, man. It's not my fault.
Write them down.
I have to keep going back. Tajiri, Danny Hurricane. Tajiri, Danny Hurricane, London.
Hurricane's on 13 popularity.
I know. I should sack him, honestly.
If he doesn't get the win this week, he's got to go.
He does have to go. All right, we've got 3 left. Oh, this is hard, man. JBL is going to work
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair in a submission.
Who's not over in the
in
slightest.
a barroom brawl. In a barroom brawl, triple threat
That'd be good.
with Edge. Is that possible?
You can't do a triple threat barroom brawl.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Ric Flair's letting the team down there.
He's taking a big drop.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted to win too, didn't he? Oh,
He could win this week. JBL might keep his streak going. It's pretty random.
Oh,
I understand that you had mentioned Dan had mentioned before, and again, it could be an lost episode that that he believes it comes down to a superstar's overall stats for how they're going to win. But I can tell you right now, that's pretty much BS. It's just completely random, and at some points, people refuse to lose.
You think so?
100%.
You're probably right, man. All right, we're going to do a triple threat here, seeing as Edge and Christian aren't working now.
Please get this pay-per-view over and done with. I cannot continue to hear the words triple threat here.
And that's going to be for the US title. And our last match, I can't even tell who's off the card. So I just have to go in and look and see. Chris Masters, Christian, Doug. So it's a Chris Masters, Christian, Doug. So that's triple threat between them. This is the worst. This might be the worst show of all time. Chris Masters.
So despite having the opportunity to come back and do it again, you're probably going to fuck it up.
Well, you can't change the freaking order. That's the problem, man. Who's
no
winning?
fanfare. Just let's get through it. My money is on Hurricane and Tajiri to get the upset victory. New tag team, WWE tag team champions, that is. Hurricane has at least one more week on the brand.
Well done.
Well done. On to match 2. Christian for sure, every day of the week in a triple threat ladder environment.
Doug. Yeah, you're right.
So Danny Basham's feud streak comes to an end. Christian gets the win. Edge is going to retain. We have a 3rd ladder match on this show in a row.
TLC. Oh,
nice.
No, I've done 2 ladders in a row. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get me through it, guys.
A barroom
JBL.
brawl. Flair can't get a win. JBL beats him to a
God.
bloody pulp once again. This guy has got to be the next world title contender.
He's going to walk.
Sean's a new cruiserweight champ in an Iron Man match. Was it 60 minutes?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Who's winning
Nice.
the Hell in a Cell world title? Come on, Cena.
Hogan's not jobbing again.
Orton.
But he
the
is to
underdog.
Orton.
Wow.
Big upset.
We have an injury to JBL. SmackDown. Yeah, I give up.
I give up.
I give up.
Oh, okay. So he has been clear competing, but he has a strained Achilles tendon. So you can book him again if you want. Your pay-per-view did come in at 4 stars, Dan. So well done. That's a great show. Let's take a look here to end episode 2, just what the numbers were on your pay-per-view results. So despite throwing everything at the wall, you only netted a 1.5 star opener for that triple threat tornado ladder match.
Dude.
A 2 star for that triple threat. A triple threat
How
yet
have I
again
only
got you a
gained
3.
How
And
have
then
I
we
only
cooked at
gained
the end.
550? Last time I gained 750.
The numbers don't lie. And
I had a
spell
better show this
disaster
time.
for Dan SmackDown.
No, I actually had a better show this time than last time.
I couldn't tell you. You just didn't pull it off. But
do you
have a look,
actually not
man.
know?
The end of the show looks good
Do you actually not know what?
because I'm the best. It's simple as that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
So you're still down by about 1 million, but you can certainly bring it back.
Nah, it's over. This
It's over.
It's over. I've lost. I've already
No
lost.
way.
No,
No way.
I've
To make
lost.
sure we really haven't lost here, we are going to do one final save to finish things up. Dan, how would you like to wrap up this episode knowing that you're still a million fans behind after your pay-per-view?
I've lost. I've lost all hope. This game's shit.
I believe if you had have looked to have blown some feuds off in singles environments, it could have resulted better. That's my roster, not yours. Hands off. Ray's over, Sean's over, Orton's over, Cena's over, Hogan's over, Taker's over, JBL's really over.
What do you mean blow off feuds?
So before they go stale, give them a one-on-one contest. Although some of those are still cooking quite nicely, so maybe not.
It's a devastating pay-per-view. Especially considering, I was actually going all right last save. That's what's annoying. Oh, well. Well, let's have a look. What I was at last time at the end. I was 487. So I've lost 300k in this new save. So that's fantastic. Oh well, I'll have to claw it back. Jackson, thanks for being with me. See you next time.
Thank you, Dan. Till then.